Okay, final mini reading of today. Okay, so I decided to pull a tarot card, and what came out was the Five of Cups, which is first decan of Scorpio energy. So it seems like the story behind this is that this person or people, I'm getting it's a group, that it's people, we're trying to get you to stay very focused on an energy of sadness and despair. Constantly, it's like constantly creating towers and then watching you like respond and, curl up in the energy and become depressed and feel like nothing good was going to happen. They never wanted you to see the Two of Cups behind. And for some of you, it could have had to do with not wanting you to have real love or experience your divine union and blocking all of that. But either way, the karmic story behind this, the cards that came out, was that they would use money and gifts to distract and to control you. There's an energy of lower chakras like your solar plexus, sacral, and root. Being under invasion, as well as your throat. So all of your abilities to physically feel secure and to provide for yourself and to create and to make a life physically that felt good was under attack, as well as your ability to like sit on the throne of your own life and your own power. And this throat chakra invasion, it comes out again in more of the cards. So the reason this happened was because it looks like this is a family situation, because it says they wanted to keep you stuck in shame to perpetuate self-hatred and self-betrayal cycles, because you're a karmic warrior, which means you're one of these people who was sent into a bloodline in order to help them expand their consciousness so they too could ascend. You were sent to help them, and instead they wanted to stay stuck with the generational cycles and the craziness and the abuse that they call tradition. And so instead of facing themselves, they scapegoated you and tried to keep you small in order not to deal with their own shadow. So in this way, they did intentionally groom you to also be abused, to have situations, like I said, they didn't want you to really experience love, but to have situations where you would settle for less, and you settled for the same behavior that they gave you because that's what you knew and that's what you called love, until you woke up or you began to wake up. If you have children, they did enact this kind of energy towards them too. They did want your frequency to harvest, not to heal. So in other words, they wanted to make you feel bad in order for them to feel good. Like your energy was here in order for their consciousness to be expanded so they could heal. So you would illuminate their darkness so they could heal from it and they could rise from it like the phoenix. You're here with that Scorpio energy of transformation, but instead of using that to heal themselves, they used your energy by way of making you feel small and belittling you, so they could then siphon your confidence and your sense of self in order to feed their own shadow. They're pretending right now to be okay. They're not. For whatever reason, they're not. They're shook. And it's probably because you're breaking out of all of this. You're waking up, okay? The areas that this affected that will change or are about to change, depending on where you are on your journey right now, is your money and your ability to make money. And that, of course, is very tied, again, to your lower chakras. So whatever it was, like the attachments they had, the mental and the emotional programming and conditioning that you learned, or even their wanting to use money and gifts to distract and control you, it had a very real effect on your ability to make money and your ability to build your own finances. Maybe they made you feel like you couldn't. Maybe they made you, they trapped you by making you think that you had to be dependent. This is very common. Also, your status and other people's perception of you is going to change, because these people, not only did they try to make you feel this way, but they also enlisted the help of others who they would paint a picture of who you were to these people that wasn't true, that wasn't real. It was in alignment with whatever they had to do to keep the narrative going, that would keep you small, right? That would keep you quiet, that would keep you from shining and really exposing them with your light, okay? So in terms of advice and guidance for yourself at this stage of your journey, you're being called to do something that you're good at and comes easily to you. You're needing a confidence boost right now. You're not being asked to go out there and do anything that like bite off more than you can chew. You're being asked to go out there and do something that you're really good at and that's easy, so that you know that you can succeed at it, and you can get the confidence you need. You can build the confidence you need to take the next step, to get out and to shine. Okay, you're also being called to take a walk. You need to clear the mental energies. You need to clear your mind and move mental blocks, and also to express yourself and to talk, because a lot of this is that these people don't want you speaking your truth. This is why we have the throat invasion here, and we even have here with the licorice root as being the main energy coming out in plants. It helps you to regain authority over your throat space, your throat energy. It helps you to take back command over your own energy from dominating and controlling energies. So licorice root came out, as did lavender. And lavender is a really important one for gentle healing and protection and purification and enhancing the healing work you're already doing. It's very good for clearing especially emotional and mental blocks, and helping you to process certain transitions, and to help you to put your body back in parasympathetic mode. You may have been in a lot of fight or flight, because that's what happens when your lower chakras are under invasion. And now it's like your guides, the divine is wanting you to nurture yourself, and to protect yourself, and to heal yourself, but to do it in a gentle way, in a way that supports you regaining your confidence, healing gently, and taking back authority over your entire energy, but especially your throat. So I hope that this reading was helpful. If you want longer readings, I am on YouTube under Solara with an H Speaks. If you'd like to have a personal consultation with me, or to order a Tarotstrology soul mapping report, or you'd like to know more about what that is, then check me out. Check out my website, Solara with an H.info. But I'm going to love you and leave you guys until tomorrow. Goodbye.